What is up, YouTube? It is your boy, Andy. You might have been looking at my page and noticed that I've deleted pretty much everything. The reason being is because I'm just bored of dunking. Dunking is so much fun, but it becomes monotonous. When I was coming up in sports, I never even played basketball, but I always dreamed of dunking. Before that, I was a track athlete, football athlete. In my first sport that had jumping involved that I loved was the triple jump. Recently, I went and triple jumped again for the first time in about 5 years, and I jumped 43 off of a 10-step approach. That might not sound like very far to some people, that might sound pretty far to others, but to me, that's pretty good. My furthest jump I've ever done in my whole life was 46 feet, around 6 months after I graduated high school. In high school, I only jumped on the board of 43.10. As someone who's trying to get back into school and really hates school, but loves to compete, I've decided that maybe I could try and get good at triple jump again. Put my mind to it the way I put my mind to dunking. With dunking, I was able to travel pretty much the whole U.S., compete, win, get some recognition on TikTok and Instagram, and be considered a pretty good dunker for the time that I was spending a lot of time on it. Of course, I also pushed it to the point where I had technically broken my back, and also I had pretty bad knee pain. Despite that, y'all know me, I don't stop jumping. I never quit. I never give up. And that's the same thing with triple jump. I did it again, and it felt like the first time I started my jump journey, or my dunk journey. It felt like that 14-year-old going to the court, just jumping and jumping. I got that feeling again at 23 years old, triple jumping. Not only did I do that, but I landed a pretty big jump, and I got immediately inspired again. So I had to hop on that horse. I'm planning on going to Texas State or whatever university is around Austin just to finish my bachelor's. I'm almost done with my associates, and I know I'm not going to feel fully invested or be that great at school if I don't have a reason to stay in. Number one reason, of course, is my daughter. Number two reason would definitely be I want to compete. I want to beat people at something, or I want to lose at something, but no matter what, I want to compete. And triple jump is a way to do that. There's not really dunk contests between schools, but there is triple jump, there is long jump, there is sprints, there's just track meets in general. It's a global sport, so it's going to be in a college. I was looking at walk-on standards for Texas State, and I saw that the walk-on standard is around 47.5, and I jump 43 to 44 feet right now. I'm thinking just to try it, even if I don't make the team, to get better at triple jump. Possibly walk on, possibly make the team. And if not, I know I'll still end up reaching that walk-on standard, but how far can I really take it? Can I get to 48? Can I possibly even get to 50 after not doing this thing for almost half a decade? I really enjoy training, but I always needed a reason to train. Dunking has been one of these things where I'm just bored of it, but I love to jump. I've been really interested in sprints, and honestly, I've been really interested in strength. Triple jump is one of those sports where you need all of those things. You need to be strong, you need to be fast, you need to be coordinated, and you need to know how to put all these things together in order to get a good jump. It's not like a long jump where you sprint really fast, you have a decent takeoff, and you're probably going to jump a pretty good distance. There's so much technical work. There's the first phase, the step phase, even the landing can be the difference between 6 inches or 3 or 4 feet. It's that serious. It takes that much physical drive, mental drive, technical drive. It takes all these components that you really have to lock in order to get past even a 45-foot jump. Triple jump is one of those things where it's everything all together locking in. And I think that's something that I lack with dunking. I just don't need to lock in to be as good as I want to be, right? I can just stay healthy for a few weeks and I'm windmilling an East Bang. If I want to go any further than that, then I really do have to be more specific and lock in, but at what cost to not compete? There's not very many dunk contests happening. There's not many people investing money in this. And of course, the second that I decided to start triple jumping, the Dunkman official thing started happening. I'm going to be honest. I just know I'm not good enough at this point. I'm 23. My knees aren't aren't as healthy as they used to be. My back isn't as healthy as they used to be. But despite that, I'm able to sprint, I'm able to jump, I'm able to lift. I wish I didn't delete my back pain series, but if y'all could watch that, y'all would know that I went from not being able to sprint to being able to windmill dunk within 4 or 5 months just because I was locking in. But besides that, all I'm trying to say is I'm bored of dunking, but I love to jump. I'm bored of dunking, but I need competition. And doing triple jump for the first time, like I said, was just like trying to get my first dunk. I just didn't want to stop. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't notice when they're doing something. If you do something to the point where it's not fun anymore, it might not be worth doing, especially if you're not doing it in a competitive setting, right? I could triple jump forever because even if I don't enjoy it or have fun or it's not as fun of a thing anymore, competitiveness is fun to me. Competing is fun to me. And really, there are meets anywhere. I can be in Texas and Austin and get decent enough to where I'm doing USATF open meets all around Texas. You know what I mean? There's not contests happening like that. And if you're doing a dunk contest, most of you guys know if you've done a dunk contest, you're like a sideshow. No one really cares unless you're doing something like Dunk Camp or you're doing something like Dunk Man. Most of the time, you're just like the entertainment. And they don't know that you got to warm up, and they don't care, about what you need and how much time you need to get things going, get your body ready. Triple jump, you get the time that you jump, you get the whole runway, you get to figure it out. And I don't know. I'm just kind of yapping because got nothing else to post. I started getting coached by Liam Forbes. If you don't know his page, look him up. He's pretty swole. He's pretty smart. He trains hard, and that's why I decided to ask him to coach me. That's what I really want to do at this point in my life. I just want to work. I want to come home. I want to finish school. I want to train hard at something that I do love, like triple jump. And I just want to move on with my life. I'm getting really bored. I'm getting really tired. Everything feels monotonous. And I finally found something that doesn't, and that's triple jumping. I'm not trying to knock dunking. I do love dunking. It's probably going to be something I go back to every couple months. It's probably going to be something I do end up doing until I can't. And triple jump might just be a side quest for now. But at the end of the day, I'd rather chase something that I'm interested in than be bored all the time, because the rest of my life is kind of set in stone. I'm a full-time father. I am going to be a full-time worker. And I'm going to have to be a full-time grown-up. The only thing that actually has any funness to it is the training in my life. What I'm doing for working out, what I'm doing for athleticism, what I'm doing outside of work is the only thing that I can really change and control. And so I choose to triple jump, and I choose to try and walk on to a college team because I want to see if I can do it. Simple as that. So this is week 1 of training. As you can see, I'm doing lots of pushing, pulling, running, jumping, all that good stuff. And I'm just going to be posting weeks of training and yap about what's going on. There's not going to be captions. There's not going to be subtitles. There's not even going to be an intro. This is going to be low effort. You can watch it or not. I don't really care. I'm just kind of posting it so I have something to do. I might not even be posting on Instagram anymore unless it's on my story, or it's just a reel of me lifting something heavy, a reel of me jumping really high, or a reel of me jumping very far. I don't really want to do social media anymore. I just want to train hard, work hard, finish school, and be a super athletic dad. Who knows? Could maybe potentially be a D1 triple jumper at the age of 23 because I can't give up on my athletic dreams right now. So if you want to stick around and watch it, you can. If you don't want to, then don't. But that's it for this video. You just watched a whole week of training, and hope you enjoy your day or your week. And if you're working and you're bored, figure something out to not be bored anymore. Peace. Also, if you're rich, just send me a bunch of money. I'll do whatever you want, except whatever you think I won't do. I wouldn't do that. So just send me money and I'll do whatever is attainable to do. And if it seems like I might not do it, then I probably wouldn't do it. So no sexual stuff, no political stuff, and no humiliation ritual stuff. But if you send me money, I'll do anything except all those things. Like, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, send me money.